Yo, what's up everybody? This is Reese here from C Manga and welcome to my review of Kenichi chapter 556, Determination and Decision. So yeah, this chapter basically was just all about the final moments, preparing into going into battle. Everyone's like pretty much preparing themselves for the war, you know. A few interesting notes with this chapter because it's not really like there was a lot going on. But yeah, first off, I'm happy to say that I'm not the only one like thinking, like wondering whether Okamoto is actually trustworthy at all. You know, Freya and Nizma, they're both kind of thinking the exact same thing. I think, like, Takeda, he was literally the only person in this who was just like, yeah, I trust him, he's a really nice guy. But then again, obviously, you know, Shiba is his sensei, so I guess it's kind of understandable that he doesn't really mind shady people that much. But yeah, the surprising one actually came from Kenichi. He actually did surprise me quite a bit with this, because he was just like, doesn't matter whether he's an enemy or not, just as long as he can help me save Shigeru. So it's kind of like, I know he really wants to save her, but at the end of the day, you can never trust. It's like, if you can't trust a person, you never know what they're gonna do. For all he knows, the guy could turn on him, and then he's gonna have to fight someone who's at master level. If things go south, he's pretty much gonna be screwed. You know, I doubt he's gonna be able to take him out, even if they will kind of team up against him. Because, well, come on, you saw in the last one where he was actually helping him train. He just bust up all of them like they were nothing. You know, sure it was training, but still, he wasn't even serious. If he was to get serious, that's going to be something to see. So yeah, so obviously Kenichi's tried to fight master level people before, and every time he gets his ass handed to him. You know, so I mean, when he took on Junizard, he almost got killed, for God's sake. Even Kent, when him and Ryuuto took on Kensei together, both of them fighting at full strength, and they barely was managed to touch him. So it's gonna be kind of weird. It's gonna be nuts to see how this actually all progresses. So yeah, after like that little kind of thing, I guess the next thing to note is obviously everyone's getting all sentimental. Ukita's telling Kisara, oh yeah, use me as a shield, you know, step over me, it doesn't matter. It's like, dude, that's pretty much all you're good for at this moment. It's like, seriously, your kind of like input just became useless about what? Back in the Ragnarok days. Literally, even back in the Ragnarok days, it wasn't even all that, you know, so it's like, seriously, Ukita, train yourself. Get a proper sensei and become stronger. You suck. I know it sounds really bad, but still, it's kind of frustrating, you know. It's like all these good martial artists there, and then it's just him being a dead weight, dragging him down. So yeah, Freya, she also basically pronounced her love for him as well. Like, yeah, don't worry, Ukita, I'll protect you as well. And it's like, wow, you can kind of like see Ukita's face. It's like, seriously, bitch, you're gonna try it with my man? And that made me kind of laugh a bit. And then obviously there was a little moment between Takeda and Kenichi. There's a little moment where it's just like, yeah, I'm going to be one to protect you. You even see them kind of like giving a dirty stare at each other with a little lightning in the middle. It's pretty funny. Even though Miu, I doubt she needs any protecting from either of them. She's pretty, like, obviously she's probably the strongest one there. Kenichi, once he gets his emotions intact, that's when he's like, obviously, he kind of surpasses her a bit. But yeah, I guess the only kind of reason that she'll ever need protecting is if she has a breakdown, obviously, from seeing her dad. That's kind of the only thing I can think of where her mental stability might break at all. Something like that. So yeah, with all that, gang is ready to arrive. Little do they know it's not going to be as easy as they think. Just like, oh yeah, all we're going to do is take out the missile system, rendering them useless. Hell no, because all the disciples are pretty much there waiting for them. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty interesting battle. I'm actually kind of interested to see what the matchups are going to be. Speaking of that, actually, I'm kind of surprised that Renka didn't come along. Because obviously she was in the last arc, so I was thinking, yeah, Renka's going to be there. And actually, I just realised that she actually isn't. So it's kind of weird. I thought that she would have actually been involved in this battle, seeing as how she is technically one of the Rizempaki disciples. You know, technically. Not actually, but yeah. She's kind of like, you know, one of the side characters which comes in and helps them out every now and then. So yeah, hopefully she turns up later on down the line. Maybe even bringing Ryuuto and Rimi with her to help even out the odds. Because obviously Kenichi and the others there are completely outnumbered, and I wouldn't say outskilled fully, but yeah, they're kind of outskilled. It's like Freya, I know she's a weapons kind of specialist. She can probably take out she can probably take on a few of the weapon disciples, but at the end of the day, she's not that strong anymore. So she's probably gonna get her ass kicked. But yeah, it's just gonna be difficult. I really want to see what these matchups are gonna be like. So yeah, I really have not yet given up hope to see Ryuuto and Rimi. I really want them to return. They're really good characters, and yeah, I'm kind of waiting to see kind of Ryuuto versus Berserker rematch type thing. That's gonna be pretty awesome. So I guess that pretty much wraps up this chapter. You know, like I said, it's basically just kind of like the final moments before before all the shit hits the fan. You know, it's ready to go down. Next chapter, maybe it'll go down, or maybe it'll just be a bit more build up, slight with a bit of a start off kind of thing. That's kind of what I'm seeing. I don't really see the whole thing kicking off in full blast for at least another 4 or 5 chapters. So yeah, hopefully the build up's gonna be really really good, because yeah, I cannot wait to see these fights. They're gonna be amazing. So yeah, that pretty much wraps this up from me, guys. You know the usual. Let me know what you thought about this chapter in the comments below. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, give it a little thumbs up, and don't forget to check out the other stuff we do on the channel. So I'll see you soon.